As coronavirus cases level across the country, things are starting to open back up again, and that includes in-person events and experiences. Among them, the iconic places like Monica, Chandler, Phoebe, Rachel, and Ross and Joey all used to live and hang out in. The Friends Experience in New York City, an 18-room experience. This where fans can relive their favorite moments from the hit TV show. Cheddar senior reporter Michelle Castillo is live for us this morning at the flagship New York location with a whole lot more. Hey there, Michelle.
Hey, I'm here in Central Perk, and I'm joined here today with Jonathan Mayers, who is the CEO of Superfly X, who helped put on the Friends Experience here. Thanks for joining us this morning. So tell us more what you can get to do here.
Yeah, so the Friends Experience is the ultimate fan experience for Friends fans. And we have recreated some of the key sets, show moments. We have original props and costumes here. We have a fully operational Central Perk where you can grab a coffee, and we have our store where we have all sorts of exclusive merch available for purchase.
So yes, we're on the iconic orange couch right now. How did you guys come up with the idea?
Yeah, so my company Superfly, we've been in the events business for a long time, starting with music festivals like Bonnaroo and Outside Lands, and then we started doing some programming in the comedy space. And we launched an event called Clusterfest in San Francisco, and that was the first time that we had recreated some sets from some comedy shows. And we saw the response from audience, and we were like, we have something really interesting here. So in 2019, working in conjunction with Warner Brothers and the show creators, we did a 30-day pop-up proof of concept here in Soho, New York, and it sold out instantaneous, and people had a great time. And so we knew there's a really exciting business here. And so this format, you go, it's in brick and mortar locations. Currently, this location, we're in 20,000 square feet, and it's a reservation style system, and guests move through the experience small groups at a time.
That's definitely one of my questions. Right now, safety is very paramount during the pandemic. How are you keeping people safe at an in-person event?
Yeah, well, the safety of the fans and the staff is obviously number one. We call it our Monica Clean, based off of Monica Geller, the character from the show, who's a clean freak. In order to enter the space, you have to wear a face mask. We also do a temperature check at the entrance. And the format itself is small groups of people pulse through the experience. We have social distance markers throughout, and we have hand sanitizing stations throughout as well.
So Polestar said that the live events industry lost about $30 billion last year, and that's just probably concerts mostly. This doesn't include things like this. How has it affected a business like yours?
Yeah, well, it affected our festival business, which was shut down all of last year. It makes us rethink format. Again, we were on this format pre-COVID, the smaller groups, but you know, raising the stakes, coming out of the pandemic and the chaos, innovation will happen. And I think it will raise the bar of safety of fans, safety of staff. But it's been a challenging time, but I think we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel with the vaccine. And Outside Lands right now is scheduled to happen in October. So we see a comeback.
Speaking of Outside Lands, do you think we're going to get to those mass scale events that we had pre-pandemic?
Yes, I do. I think that people want to come together. People want to celebrate together. I think that's part of being human. And we're seeing a really pent-up demand for that. So far, the response to the Friends Experience has been phenomenal. What we're seeing, some of the events that have announced for the fall are doing great. So we're very bullish about the future of live experiences.
Now the movie theaters have reopened, and it's a slow opening for them. But you know, people are saying this summer is going to be the Roaring 20s. Do you think people are ready to come back and enjoy things in person again?
Yes, I do. I think people want to do it safely. But yeah, I think this period has made us all think about what we value, what we care about, and I think experiences and coming together, that can't be replicated online. And so I think that there's a great demand. I think it's going to be very robust over the next couple of years, and we're just excited to be at the center of it.
Well, thank you so much today. That was Jonathan Mayers, CEO of Superfly X. Baker, back to you.
All right, good stuff. Michelle Castillo for us over at the Friends Experience. Really excited.